Item 1.
Report asle ki?
My lord, in item 1, may I just clarify one thing?
Just Mr. Mishra, they have sent a report to me, so let me. I have to go through that. Just give me a second.
Right.
Court is the report. Coup flag. Flag. अरे स्कैन ହେଇଛି ନା ହେଇନି ତଳେ ଅଛି ସ୍କैन ହେଇକି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଚାଲୁନି ଏଟା ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଅର୍ଡରଟା କେତେ এটা item 1 ତ BLAPL 1396 ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି Mr. Mishra,
My lord.
he has been acquitted.
Exactly. That is what I wanted to say. He has been acquitted.
Bail has been granted.
We have nothing to say. My lord. So, may I take your lordship?
That is how, I mean, that snowballed into a issue that how interval and other things. So.
My lord, absolutely. May I take your lordship's leave now that this is the
yes, please. Yes. No, in fact, you are not required even. Please.
Much obliged, man.
Pursuant to the order dated, Mr. Appearance Lekhuntu, Mr. Swai. Mr. Samir Kumar, SK Mr. Senior Advocate, assisted, instructed by Mr. J. Pradhan, Mr. Sanjeev Swai, AGA for the state. By order dated 6/3/2024, the following was directed. No, 6/3 should have. Sorry, that's not 6/3. Latter order. Order dated 10/1/2025. 10/1 कोट को पूरा copy paste कर दिया तो. Pursuant to the above order, the learned ADJ-PO Special Court POCSO Act Mayurbhanj, by letter dated 16/1/2025, addressed to the Registrar Judicial, has given the details that the petitioner was not granted either regular or bail, regular bail or interim bail before or after the order dated 22/11/2024, passed by this court in IA number 1294 of 2024, arising out of BLAPL number 13986 of 2023. It has been further indicated that after the upon completion of trial, the petitioner has been acquitted. By judgment dated 3/12/2024, in city case number 39 of 2023, into bracket, Rabindra Kumar Mahanta versus State, arising out of সেটা পুরোটা লিখে দেবে है ना in view of the above in view of the above লিখন্তু the learned senior counsel is on behalf of the petitioner is present and submits that the petitioner has been acquitted uh, due to uh, due to lack of communication the learned counsel on behalf of the petitioner the learned instructing counsel on behalf of the petitioner had stated that the petitioner has been granted bail. The learned AGA submits that in view of the acquittal of the petitioner, nothing survives. The BLAPL petition has been the petition has been rendered infructuous, stands disposed of. The instruction of the learned ADJ PO Special Court POCSO Act dated 16/1/2025. Instruction received from learned and the notes of the Registrar Judicial dated 16/1/2025 be kept on record. Copy of this order shall be communicated to the learned presiding officer. Yes. Yes. Two.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
My lord, the petitioner in this case, my lord, had filed a petition for recall in the learned court below, and the victim has been.
और उठान उपरକୁ ଆପଣ ହାଇଟ୍ ଅନୁସାରେ କରିବେ ନା
The petitioner, my lord, in this.
You reach the heights. Yes.
The petitioner in this case, my lord, had applied for recall, my lords, of the victim. Not in this case, my lords, in the learned court below, and she has been called on 20th January, my lords, for examination. Further examination.
Recall allow ହେଇଗଲା
My lord, parents ମାନଙ୍କର ବି allow ହେଇଛି ଆର
ଧମକଉଛନ୍ତି ନା କଣ
ନା but so after 28 ତାରିଖ ଅଛି ଫେବୃଆରୀ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ୱିକ୍ ରୁ
ଯାହା ଚାଲିଛି ଭାରତରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ବି ନୁହଁ ଭାରତରେ ଯାହା ଚାଲିଛି ଭେରି ଏଇଟା କାହିଁକି ଆସିଛି ଆଜି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଜି ଡିସମିସ୍ କରିବେନି ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଫେବୃଆରୀ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ
ମିଷ୍ଟର ସିଦ୍ଧାର୍ଥ ଗୌତମ ଦାସ ଫର ଦ ପିଟିସନର ଏଇଟା କାହିଁକି ଆସିଛି ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଏଇଟା ଫାଷ୍ଟ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଅଛି ଅର୍ଡର ଅଛି
Adjourn नहीं
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆଡଜର୍ନମେଣ୍ଟ ମିଷ୍ଟର S.G. ଦାସ ଫର ଦ ଆପଣ SG ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ଖାଲି S ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି
SG
S.G. Das for the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swai, AGA for the state, learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain instruction and advance arguments as prayed for the matter stands adjourned. Date ନେବେ ନା କେବେ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
ଫେବୃଆରୀ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ୱିକ୍ ରୁ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ ସେନେଟେଡ୍
ଆପଣ ଫେବୃଆରୀ କିଛି ଡେଟ୍ ଦେଲେଣି
दिया है
7 ଦେବେ ଠିକ ଅଛି লিস্ট অন 7/2/2025 oblique when this bench sits next.
Item 3
Mr. Pani. Oh, Mr. Mahapatra.
May please also
D.K. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Sanjeev Swai for the yes.
last occasion that is order dated 23/12/2024 your lordship has directed the registry to intimate the informant through DLSA my lord.
Achha.
Then after this matter and also the status of the case which is pending in the court. Yes.
ଏଟା ଆସିଛି ନା ଆଜି ମଗେଇଛନ୍ତି କି ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ମିଷ୍ଟର ମହାପାତ୍ର ଟିକେ କହିବେ କେବେ କେବେ 6/12 ଅର୍ଡର ନମ୍ବର 9 ଅଛି
23/12 ଆଜ୍ଞା
23/12
my lord 23/12/2024 your lordship is specifically directed.
ହଁ ରାଇଟ୍ ପାରା 3 ରେ ସେଟା ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆସିଛି ସେ ମାନେ ନିଜେ ଓକିଲ ଆପଏଣ୍ଟ କରିବେ ନିଜ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିକି ଆପଏଣ୍ଟ କରିବେ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ ଦେୟାର ବଟ୍ ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା କାହିଁ
report is
difficult ହେଇଯାଉଛି at times. The third one. Mr. D.K. Mahapatra likhile appearance likhile, but the learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the order dated 23/12/2024, wherein the following was directed. Para 3 ta quote kar dele, reproduce kar dele. In response to the order as indicated above, the learned Secretary, District Legal Services Authority by letter dated 6/1/2025 addressed to this to the registry of this court has intimated has intimated that the informant and victim had appeared before the authority on 6/1/2025 and they stated before the authority that they are not willing to appoint legal aid lawyer as they have already appointed Sri Gyanendranath Padi advocate at their own cost for representing them in this case before the Honorable High Court of Orissa 10/1/2025 virtually. When the matter is taken up today, Mr. Gyanendranath Padi is not present. The learned court in session of the matter, as well as the learned Secretary DLSS, I'll intimate Mr. Padi regarding the next date of listing of this case. Mr. Mahapatra, you want an order of disposal today or later?
A letter, my lord, because
It
will be confusing.
Subuni.
Because on the last occasion, the lordship is specifically directed.
No,
But opportunity should be given. So let them to be appear. If they are ready to appoint an advocate.
That is the law.
My lord, that is why.
Now Supreme Court has said in so many words.
The lordship can let.
No, my point is different. I'm asking something else. Because they are saying that they will engage and the lawyer is not present. I can dispose it off without granting bail, targeting the matter. That I'm asking you.
Let them to appear, my lord.
And you must realize there is no point in delaying the matter because I am not going to grant bail.
Right.
So because it is for you to decide whether the order targeting the matter, because I have received instruction.
And your lordship can direct.
Mm-hmm.
The director, my lord, in the stipulated period, because it is also going to be end. Only few witnesses has been examined, yet to examine.
Whatever.
My lord.
ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଆସିବେ ତାହେଲେ I've already directed. କ'ଣ ଲେଖିଲେ?
ଆସିଲେ ଭଲ ହୁଅନ୍ତା।
ଠିକ ଅଛି। ନାଇଁ, so I have to discuss with you. At times the discussion is not yielding any result. That is the problem. The registry shall also intimate to the learned district judge, Fulbani, the learned counsel to be present in the proceeding, if so advised through the virtual court at Fulbani. The learned ADJ, the learned ADJ, AD and session judge, learned A.D. and SJ, special court under POCSO Act has also provided the status of the trial in city case number 22 of 2023.
Yes.
Corresponding to Khajuriapada PS case number 40 of 2023 by letter dated 08.01.2025 addressed to the Registrar Judicial of this court. Para. List on? Aji kete hala?
17, my lord. 17.
24 ରେ ଆଣିବା ଆପଣ ଚାହୁଁ 24 31 ନା 7 କେବେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି?
7 ତାରିଖ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
7 ତାରିଖ
7
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଲିଷ୍ଟନ 7 ଫେବୃଆରୀ 7/2/2025 ଆପଣ 7 ଡାକିଲେ ନା
ଆଜ୍ଞା
2025 oblique when this bench sits next. Mr. Behra, since let him come.
It will be targeted.
Not exactly targeted. The time was sought for by the court. I am not targeting basically. The endeavor is that the court is aware.
yes, sir.
Because if you have read the day before yesterday, Supreme Court has severely deprecated, which I have been asking learned lawyers to assist me. that there are so many cases. Somebody comes files a petition. Others who have those who have not filed petition, their cases will be ignored. That the Supreme Court has come down heavily.
I've seen that.
Hmm.
Because he is coming to court, he will not take priority.
Yes.
Over others.
And there are so many cases.
Madam.
Case nothile, then that's a very good argument. ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଲାଗୁଛି କେସ୍ କମ ଅଛି ବୋଲି ବି even ଆପଣ with your whatever stint you have now in the government side,
My lord.
you will never feel that the case କମ ଅଛି court ପାଇଁ. Case sufficient ଅଛି. The entire system has to function in a particular manner.
Item 4.
Mr. Panda.
Although this petitioner is arrested on 8/6/23, but they are in custody since 11/8/22, my lord, remanded in this case.
Family members ହେବେ?
हाँ नहीं परिवे.
ତାହେଲେ affidavit ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. The reason being, yesterday I disposed of I modified a order.
My lord. Their family members have given affidavit regarding antecedent of the case.
No. ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ସେଇ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଗେହ୍ଲା ପୁଅ ବା ୟୁଜୁଆଲି ଗେହ୍ଲା ପୁଅ ବା ଗେହ୍ଲା ସ୍ୱାମୀ, ୟୁଜୁଆଲି ସ୍ୱାମୀ ନହେଲେ ବାପା ମା ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାପରେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆମର ଆଉ କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ଆମେ ଏମିତି ହେଇଗଲୁ ସେମିତି ହେଇଗଲୁ. ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ଡାଇସି ଜିନିଷ. ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେଟ କଲେ ମତେ ଲାଗୁଛି ଯେ ବାହାରିବ ଯେ ହଁ ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ଥିବ ବୋଲି, ବଟ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେଟ କରିବା କ'ଣ ଦରକାର ଏତେ କଥା.
File affidavit that
is better for you.
One of the beller.
That is better for you as a lawyer also. So that you are able to take a stand.
Exactly.
So after 2-3 months even, they are still inside custody, filing petition there, the bail condition is imposed. Then they are coming to High Court for modification by filing appeal. Then that is listed again in the administrative side, directed to be before with the earlier bench. So all these things, why? Let them be clear in their mind what they want to do. ଆଉ ଯଦି ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ପୁଅ ବା ଝିଅର ଯଦି ନେଇ ପାରିବେନି ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି, ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ କେମିତି how you will thrust upon the person who is having criminal antecedent on the society. ସେ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସିବିଲିଟି ନିଅନ୍ତୁ.
Petitioner number 1, father has shown the affidavit.
ସେଇଟା ତାଙ୍କ
and 2
ତାପରେ so କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ସେ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଏବେଠୁ ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ହେରିକା ଯାହା ଦେବେ ଫାଇଲ କରନ୍ତୁ. Let them be clear before the lawyer at least. କେବେକୁ ରଖିବା?
By next week I will file affidavit.
ରଖିବା 24 ତାରିଖରେ. 24 ଆଜି କେତେ ହେଲା? 31 ନା 7 ରେ ରଖିବା?
ହଁ 31 ରେ 24 ରେ ରଖିଲେ ବି ଦେଇଦେବେ, କିଛି କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ.
ମୁଁ 7 ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ରଖୁଛି ବିକଜ ଇଟ୍ସ ମାନେ ଟାୟାର୍ଡ ଅଫ୍ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଆସୁଛି, ମୋର ତ ରେଗୁଲାର ବେଞ୍ଚ ନାହିଁ, ତେଣୁ ଆଇ କାଣ୍ଟ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟର୍ସ.
31 ରେ ଥାଉ.
31 ଠିକ ଅଛି. The counsel for the petitioner submits that the matter may be adjourned as he has to obtain instructions regarding he has to obtain certain instruction. Then again they will be still standing.
Mention, my lord, that I will file affidavit. They will file affidavit.
So, because if they don't file, then your case is gone. It's very difficult actually.
Or else
I have no problem because I remember. But if I observe that and you cannot file it, then I cannot recall my order. ଆପଣ ତ କ୍ରାଇମ ର ଷ୍ଟାଟିଷ୍ଟିକ୍ସ ଟା ଦେଲେ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ରେ, that is not a difficult thing. But they should be committal to fight for, I mean, whatever cause they want, that they have to support.
In the meanwhile, they will file affidavit.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
by the next date, they will file affidavit.
ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଛି that he has to obtain instruction from the relatives of the petitioners to address the court seeking indulgence for grant of bail. Thereafter, lekhotu as prayed for list on 31/1/2025 when this bench sits next. Liberty to mention. ଆପଣ କ'ଣ କରିବେ, affidavit ଟା ଫାଇଲ କଲା ପରେ
I will make mention.
So that Mr. Beura, I will take this matter only. ଗୋଟେ କୋଉ ଦିନ 4ଟା ବେଳେ ହେଲେ ବି ନେଇ ପାରିବେ
public.
ହେଲା.
Item 5.
Petition. ठीक है, लास्ट टाइम डाक देबे, टाइम नहीं. ठीक है. Yes, next please.
6. Item 6.
State for adjournment.
Sister upon mention kortili. Mention upon mark korna mention korchen. So J.K. Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. Sajib Singh.
My name.
Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. The Honorable Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation as prayed for the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Obliged, Lord.
7.
G.P. Jena for petitioner, Mr. Behura for AGA for the state, same order.
8.
Same order, Mr. G.P. Jena for the petitioner, Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state.
9.
Mr. S.K. Tripathi for the on behalf of Basudev Pujari for the petitioner. Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Same order.
10.
Mr. Purohit.
Yes,
please.
This is in respect of regulation of the personnel working with the NSE for the last 25 years.
Take notice.
Mal.
Has there been any consideration?
No, there is no consideration.
Mr.
Though the
Mr.
NSE is moving the authority.
This is I'm discussing. I am not expressing any kind of view.
Mal.
What my little experience is that
Mal.
once you challenge in a court, they start defending.
Mal.
Once you challenge this whatever decision they are yet to take,
Mal.
they start defending, saying that they are not eligible, this, that, so many things.
Mal.
But if they take a decision and you challenge that, it becomes easier for the petitioner.
That will rather be difficult. Let it be contested here and
No, that's the point. You have got exactly what I'm telling.
Mal.
In a contest, when there has been no decision has been taken or yet to be taken,
Mal.
they will say that you are not at all eligible. There is nothing in your case. You have no case,
Mal.
which becomes difficult for a petitioner. That is my experience of last 25 years or more than 25 years. But if a decision is taken and that is challenged,
Mal.
because the grounds are known to the petitioner,
Mal.
I mean the lawyer.
Mal.
Petitioner jeti ki janithibe seta alga katha koi paribeni, but lawyer should, that becomes easier. Anyway, you are saying it will be contested. Mr. Sisir Kumar Purohit for the petitioner, Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. The petitioner is agreed by non-regularization of his services under the NSE Redhakol. Though, as per his statement, he is continuously for the last about 25 years. In contractual post, na kon capacity kon achandi? NMR, contractual, DLR? DLR. As a daily labor rated employee, kon kamo କରୁଛନ୍ତି?
ଜଣେ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ଅପରେଟର ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଜଣେ ସବୁ in the designation of tax collector.
ତାହେଲେ ଏଟା plural ହବ, petitioners.
Two petitioners are there.
Petitioners.
May I pray one thing, my lord?
Please.
Annexure 15, 4 letters are there serially when the government has been moved by the NSE itself for their regulation. But that has not been acted upon. Therefore, let them be given liberty. If they want to regularize, then they may do it in during the pendency of the case. With that observation, it may also help him. If your lordship would.
Last close कर दे आको सब गुडा का प्लुरल हेगला मो गोटे सिंगुलर डाकी छ हां daily labor rated employee rendering service such as
tax collector in the post of tax collector
tax collector
but computer operator and
tax collector oblique computer clerk. Operator
and clerk junior clerk
oblique junior clerk. It is the learned counsel for the petitioner brings to the notice of this court annexure
15 series, my lord.
After annexure 15 series
from page 46 till page
to the writ petition
15.
Wherein the director municipal administration OP number
municipal administration OP number
2 was intimated by the NSE authority. OP number 2 NSE होचंती OP number 4 seeking direction oblique orders for regularization of the services of the petitioners. Para. Issue notice along with this order to the opposite parties. The learned AGA, upon advance copy being served, appears on behalf of the opposite party 1, 2, and 3. Waives notice late. 3 extra copies be served on the learned AGA to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter if so advised. Issue notice to OP number 4 by restored post oblique speed post. Requisites for issuance of notice to be filed within
next week.
within 5 working days. The learned AGA further submits that he may be granted how much time, Mr.
4 weeks.
4 weeks time for filing of response. Stop accordingly. Counter be filed within 4 weeks. Copy of the counter shall be served on the learned AGA. Make copy of the sentence na kaun likh le? Counter on behalf of the opposite parties 1, 2, 2, 3. We filed upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. The OP number 4 shall have the liberty to file their response on appearance. List after pleadings are complete. Liberty to mention.
May I pray in the meanwhile if they want to take any actions?
Yes, sir. That will be mentioned. It is clarified that the pendency of the writ petition shall not be bar for the authorities to consider the communications annexed as Annexure 15 or 14 kahle?
15 series.
15 series
My lord.
for redressal of the grievance of the petitioners regarding regularization. Yes.
Okay.
11,
Mr. S. Santosh.
This matter was before this honorable court
Just a
earlier.
second. 11, Mr. S.K. Swain for the petitioner, Mr. U.C. Behura, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Swain.
This petition has approved this honorable court calling the question the annexure 9, that is the order passed by the opposite party number 4, pursuant to the direction of this honorable court. The matter relates to grant of RSCP, benefits of RSCP. This petitioner was granted benefits of first upgradation of RSCP.
The learned appearance likhi dele. Hard learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop para. The learned counsel petitioner is agreed by non-sanction of RSCP.
Yes, my lord.
Pursuant to notification dated 02.07.2021. That is financial upgradation under RSCP by resolution dated 6/2/2013. So RSCP लिखले नहीं लिखना थी तो और पर्सनल नोटिफिकेशन टा काटी दियंतु स्वाई मिस्टर स्वाई अटकी गले तो तेणु आपण जो पढ़िबा को आरंभ कले मु सेत काल भूलभाल लेजो तो काटी देवाटा बेटर खाली आरसीपी लिखले किछ असुविधा तो नहीं
सेटा नोटिस दियो तो
अपग्रेडेशन ना ठीक अछि
रिजेक्शन करछि
कौन लिखले हां एंड रिजेक्शन ऑफ हिज क्लेम फॉर ग्रांट ऑफ आरसीपी बाय order dated 5/10/2024 passed by the OP number
4 my lord.
DFO Balasur.
Yes, my lord. OP number
Wildlife.
Yes,
OP4. OP4. Para. Issue notice. Issue notice along with this order to the opposite parties. Stop. Subpara. The learned AGA upon advance copies being served has entered appearance and waives notice on behalf of the opposite parties. Let 5 extra copies of the petition be served on the learned AGA to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter.
My lord,
Sorry.
my lord, I have filed a case praying for no consequential action pursuant to Annexure 9 that is impugned because benefits of
सर से जो जिनसटा आपण जो ट्रिगर करचंती काली भी मु पचार जेडा मु बुझी पाउनी रिकवरी ऑर्डर टा कोठी हेची
रिकवरी ऑर्डर सर से करथिले Annexure 6 रे Annexure 6, they allowed the benefit on Annexure 1 and 2. In subsequent period under Annexure 6, they denied the benefit, they wanted to make recovery.
সেটা স্যার বুঝিপারুনি কোন নলে রিকভারি কথা কাই পচারথাନ୍ତି
সে কোন
রিকভারি অর্ডর ଅଛି কি
নাই স্যার বর্তমান Annexure
যদি
9
রিকভারি অর্ডর ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ତ ରିଟ୍ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଅଛି ଆଇଏ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ସେଟା ଟ୍ରିଗର କାଇଁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ঠিক ঠিক আছে
I don't understand this ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ହେଇନି ସେଟା ଟ୍ରିଗର କରୁଛନ୍ତି
নাই স্যার সেটা রাইট ইওর লর্ডস ইজ রাইট
ସେ ନାଇଁ I may be wrong also
নাই স্যার সে
because I read a story long back ଜହ୍ନମାମୁ ଆପଣ କେବେ ପଢିଛନ୍ତି ହଁ ଜହ୍ନମାମୁ ଜଣେ ସେ ଜଣଙ୍କୁ file counter the Lord AG prays for 4 weeks time to file counter the counter shall be filed upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. Hela. आइए लिखूँ तो issue notice as above. Let extra copies be served. List after खाली लिख दूँ liberty to mention. छाड़ दूँ. I have granted liberty अपन चाहे मेंशन करेगी
हां सर आयटा मेंशन करन थाउ
नहीं को आयटा तो नोटिस इशू करिवेनी ठीक अछि ताले आय छाड़ दियो
थाउ सपोज देखिबा इन केस
दे काली नोटिस इशू हेतिला
हां से मेंटल
से बुझिलेनी आपण जोटा राजी हेलेनी जन्मम काली मो जन्मम कथाटा कहि नथिली
रीड द नोटिस
लॉन्ग 40 45 वर्ष पुराना स्टोरी I read quite
समझ पड़छो से दैट दोज आर वेरी गुड
माने से सेडा से मोरल ऑफ द स्टोरी हैला जोटा हेइनी ता आपण सीधा को ट्रेनिंग देले केमती करा जीवो सो सी had
obliged
yes
Item 12.
back 12 Mr. Hemanto Kumar Mund HK Mund for the petitioner Mr. TK Das AGA for the state the Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation stop as prayed for the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
Item 13.
Mr. B. Swine, Vikas Swine for the petitioner. Mr. TK Das AGA for the state. Same order as 12. Praise for adjourn accommodation. Accordingly, adjourn with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
14.
14.
May I please?
Yes, please. Mr. Partha Sarathi Das, PS Das for the petitioner. Mr. 14, Mr. TK Das, AGA for the state. Yes, Mr. Das.
Limited grievance of the present petitioner to consider the grievance of the present petitioner to promotion to the post of lineman C in skilled C category from post of helper from 29/11/24 on that which the similar situated person were selected. As at Annexure 1, the petitioner was selected, but it was
आपन का immediate junior promotion पाइले कि नहीं की?
हाँ से मे petitioner सेमान से तो consider Annexure 1. Only my lord they say that due to a pendency of a case of 2015 one criminal case they kept in sealed cover. That is the Annexure 3 I have approached the authority by
Still cover तो आपन का अच्छी जो तुहिन पांडे को ची जो सर्कुलर गुड़ा को ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट रे अच्छी if you are exonerated you will get all the benefits from the date of promotion जदि सील कवर हेनी then you have a case से तीनटा जाक सर्कुलर एनेक्सर करचंती देखिचंती
ना
देखंतु there is a possibility there was a letter amendment then it was again recalled the developed Pritiman Sarkar actually say Pritiman Sarkar नाटारे पांडे कहितली तीनटा सर्कुलर अछि similar to आपनकर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट सर्कुलर if there is a criminal case pending Janki Raman considered kept in shield cover exonerated he gets everything तापर आसला जे जदी डिसिप्लिनरी प्रोसीडिंग माने चार्ज शीट फाइल हेनी ताहले देन ही इज टू बी कंसीडर्ड एंड गिवन प्रमोशन तापर आसला जे जदी आपण से चार्ज शीट प्रमोशन दिया हे गला बिफोर डेट ऑफ एग्जैक्ट प्रमोशन चार्ज शीट फाइल हे गला अगेन सील कवर तापर एटा विथड्रॉ हे गला गोटे केस बास है कि विथड्रॉ हे गला अराउंड 2005 नो 2010 हबो एबे 2020 हां 10 12 रे विथड्रॉ हैला फिर सेटा अगेन आउथरे आसिला So ଆପଣ ସେଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ
Yes.
କାହିଁକି ଆପଣ କିଛି ଜମା 3ଟା ଆନେକ୍ସର କରିଛନ୍ତି ଏଥିରେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦେଇକି କିଛି ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଚାହିଁବେ କରନ୍ତୁ I have nothing to say ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ଯଦି ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
Lordship represent disposal.
ଠିକ ଅଛି. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner raises say, yes, Mr. Das, Mr. Swain, he wants representation disposal. कौन लिख ले? There is a limited grievance regarding non-consideration of his representation, which is still pending. Para the learned AG in response submits that appearance to election थियो Das versus Das. The submits that the pending representation, if any, shall be considered in accordance with law governing the field. Para. It is submitted that since the petitioner has been already considered for promotion and his promotion and his prospective promotion or otherwise has been kept in sealed cover. ସେଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ରିସ୍କ ଅଛି ମିଷ୍ଟର ଦାସ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଇନଏଲିଜିବଲ ହେଇଥିବେ ସିଲ୍ କଭରଟା ଖୋଲିବ ଲାଭ କିଛି ହବନି
ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି is qualified ବୋଲି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି Mr. Sambo the helper employment of sworn is qualified on the trade test which was conducted on dated sworn
trade test ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଣ ମାନେ merit cum suitability ନା କଣ ସେ test is one part of promotion ନା ନାଇଁ ପୁରାଟା ଖାଲି ସେତିକି ଯିଏ ପାସ୍ କଲା ସେ promotion ପାଇବ that's the question
10% appear all are qualified man
qualify କରିବା promotion କରିବା ଅଲଗା ଜିନିଷ ଆପଣ you have to go by the rule Still cover, nothing remains to be done as far as prayer of the petitioner is concerned. Para in response, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner will be satisfied if his representation is considered by the authority in accordance with law. Upon representation, Annexure 3.
Hello.
Para having heard learned counsel for the petitioner. Annexure 3.
Hello.
Para having heard learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned AGA. The writ petition stands disposed of without issuing notice to the opposite parties, observing that the appropriate authorities shall consider of the representation as annexed to the petition, marked as Annexure 3. Petitioner shall produce certified copy of this order along with copy of the representation into bracket small s before the authority to act upon the same. Para. It is clarified that this court has not expressed any opinion regarding merits of the case merits of the case or merit of the contentions of the parties in the petition in any manner. Yes.
15.
Yes, please.
In this petition, I am challenging the ex parte punishment order.
You are Miss Patra.
Yes.
Miss S. Patra for the petitioner, Mr. Pondorare, Union of India, Mr. DSGI, Mr. P.K. Padhi, DSGI, along with लिखिदेवे से देवे अपॉइंट ଆସିଲେ Mr. Padhi.
Yes, my lord.
Who is assisting you? Or you are
Mr. S.S. Kashyap, Satyasindhu Kashyap.
Satyasindhu Kashyap, along with Mr. S.S. Kashyap, S.S. Kashyap, Central CGC.
CGC.
Copy they paishanti apna?
Yes, ma'am.
One copy I have received. Advance copy they have given. I have received it.
Yes, Miss Patra, please.
My lord, kindly come to page number 6. The same subject matter has already been disposed of by this honorable court.
Mr. Padhi, the petitioner alleges ex parte order. So you obtain instruction.
Yes, because hall is there, Hindustan Aeronautics. Sometimes they are engaging their own counsel, sometimes they are give us instruction. So I will inform them thereafter. Let's see my partners.
At least Kindly, may I pray, madam?
Without
Kindly issue notice.
without any instruction,
Please,
not possible to assist my.
ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଅପରଚୁନିଟି ଦିଆହେଇନି ତ ନୋଟିସ ଦେଇକି କଣ ସେ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ କଣ କରିବେ? ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ଆଲାଉ ଦ ପିଟିସନ
right.
ଏନିୱେ ସେ ବି ମିଷ୍ଟର ପାଢୀ has some difficulty as he is saying କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ଫର OP1 OP2-3 ଆପଣ ନୁହନ୍ତି
OP2-3 sometimes they are
Notice
also
ଯାଉ।
engaging their private
notice
counsel.
ଯାଉ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଠିକ ଅଛି
Notice ଯାଉ better.
ଲେଖିଲେ the hard learned counsel for the petitioner is agreed by the order discharging him order of punishment discharging him from service
Idea.
order जो लिखले नहीं order of punishment dated 10/11/2022 passed by the disciplinary authority confirmed by the appellate authority by order dated 31.01.2023 ଆପଣ କଣ ସୁଖୋଇ ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା ସେଥିପାଇଁ ନା କଣ ଆପଣ ଡିସିପ୍ଲିନ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ କାଇଁ ହେଲା
Actually, applicant was in front of a hunger strike office.
ତାହେଲେ କେମିତି ତିଆରି ଜେଟ୍ କେମିତି ତିଆରି ହବ ସୁଖୋଇ ତିଆରି ହବ କେମିତି କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ସେ ବ୍ରାକେଟ ରେ ଲେଖି ଦେଇ ପାରିବ ଆନେକ୍ସର ହେଲା
Annexure 4 and Annexure 6, madam.
4 ପ୍ରଥମଟା 4 ସେକେଣ୍ଡଟା 6 right 31/10/23 4 is 10/11/2022 it is submitted that the petitioner was not given adequate opportunity to defend and his case though a major punishment has been imposed para issue notice along with this order to the opposite parties stop para the learned DSG along with the CGC appears on behalf of the OP number 1 on advance copy being served waves of notice waves notice waves of no waves notice comma waves notice stop let an extra copy of the petition be served on the learned DSG I para issue notice to OP number 2 and 3 by registered post / speed post with AD requisites for issuance of notice how much time madam
By Monday.
within 5 working days the opposite parties shall file their response to the petition within 4 weeks upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder list after pleadings are complete liberty to mention
Hon'Ble.
yes please
16,
so Niranjan Lenka for the petitioner Mr 16 Mr Das Mr TK Das AGA for the state upon 16 lecture yes yes Mr Lenka
My lord, the claim is for grant of third RACP in view of that.
reject ହେଇଯାଇଛି ନା
No,
ନାଇଁ
no, the first time I will approach the authority. Your lordship may say that will be considered in view of the Biharlal Bari case.
କାଲି ଗୋଟେ ବିହାରଲାଲ ବାରିକ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଥିଲା ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ କରିଥିଲେ ପଡୁଛି
What a similar order I have given at Annexure 6 also by the coordinate bench of this.
ନାଇଁ ମୋର ବି ବିଶେଷ ଡିସିପ୍ଲିନାର ହେଇନି ଅର୍ଡର
No, no,
ବିହାରଲାଲ I have no option Biharlal I have to be because you will cite that I was the counsel so after arguing Biharlal how can I say it is coming this side that I am not bound by the division bench order I am now a single bench then confirmed by Supreme Court
confirmation. I have also given that order.
ସେଟା ସାଇଟେସନ କାଇଁ ମିଳୁନି
ସେଟା ଦେଇ
କାଲି ବହୁତ ଖୋଜିଲେ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଖୋଜିଲେ ପାଇଲେନି ସାଇଟେସନ ମାନେ OLR କି ILR କି
ନା ସେଟା କୋଉଥିରେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ହେଇନି
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା
ମୁଁ ସେଟା ଦେଖେ ମୁଁ ସେଇପାଇଁ
my understanding is correct they were not reporting
ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଟା
but that is one of the widest cited decision actually ସେଟା କରିଦେବେ so ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦେବେ ନା ନାଇଁ
ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଦବୁ
ଦେବେ ନା ନାଇଁ ଅଛି
ନାଇଁ ନାହିଁ
ଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଟୁ ବି ଗିଭେନ ଖାଲି ମତେ କହିଦେଲେ ମୁଁ କରିଦେବି ସେଟା
in the light of
Biharlal Bari confirmed by Supreme Court in SLP ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇଏ ନମ୍ବର ଡାଇରୀ ନମ୍ବର so and so state of Odisha versus Biharlal Barik yes
that is
They have the order.
Die number 20358 of 17 and page 30.
They have the copies.
Aye.
They have the copies.
Annexure item 28 also same, my lord.
This is item.
28.
It is 16.
It is 16. 16
equal
and
to 28.
Both are same.
16, Mr. TK Das. 28, re, Mr. Mr. Sachidananda Naik.
Mr.
AC.
Oh,
Yes, please.
Seventeen.
May I please to listen?
Madam Mahapatra. S. Mahapatra. I'm sorry. Upon Nata.
Yes, Mahapatra.
Mrs. S. Mahapatra for the petitioner. Mr. TK Das, AGA for the state. Yes.
The petitioner challenges the inaction of opposite party number 2 for regularization their service. My lord, though the similar benefit has been given in Annex 4, my lord.
But repetition do chunti.
No, my lord. Representation already pending before opposite party number
Yeah,
6.
what do you want? You want mandamus, I'll issue notice, or you want disposal of representation?
Disposal of representation. And
It is submitted by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner raises a limited grievance regarding consideration of his pending representation. Annex to the writ petition marked as Annexure 6.
My lord.
The Learned AGA in response submits that he has no instruction at present regarding the status of the said representation. However, if the representation is still pending, the same shall be disposed of in accordance with law by the appropriate authority. So, the rest part upon complete the representation disposal. Daki Having heard the Learned Counsel for the petitioner and the Learned AGA for the state, it is directed that the petitioner shall produce the copy, certified copy of this order along with copy of the representation into bracket small s before the authority, along with documents are to be relied upon by the petitioner. The authority shall do well to consider the petitioner, consider the grievance of the petitioner and pass appropriate order on the representation. Within a period of within a period of 8 weeks from the date of 3 months, within a period of 3 months, within a period of 3 months from date of communication of this order, along with the representation as directed. Stop Sapara. The decision of the authority shall be communicated to the petitioner within 2 weeks of such decision that would be made. The writ petition stands disposed of. It is also observed that this court has not expressed any opinion regarding merits of the case or merits of the contentions of the parties to the petition. Upon to upare likhile ni ki having heard sit likhibe padhantu autare. To dispose of likhile ni sit likhe without issuing notice to the opposite parties. Yes.
18.
Yes, ma'am.
I may plead the lordship, my lord. I'm in virtual mode, madam.
Yes, please. Mr. KP Misra, Senior Counsel, instructed by Mr. A. Misra for the petitioner, Mr. TK Das, AGA for the state.
My lord, my humble submission for lordship is the petitioners were initially appointed under DRDA, which is also controlled by the collector and district magistrate. Be that as it may, in the year 2022, the state agency was merged with the Jilla Parishad and they were treated as regular government employees. Thereafter, my lord, meanwhile, page 37, the authority, the CDO come EO, Jilla Parishad, has written to the Principal Accountant General, page 37, my lord.
Yes.
Page 37.
Yes.
To grant pensionary benefit and GPF etc. no reply has been given by the Principal Accountant General.
Yes.
Lordship, kindly turn to page 37, Lordship can understand.
Yes.
Because it has been merged with the Jilla Parishad since 2022.
Yes.
And we are continuing on, after merger. And meanwhile, we have retired or going to retire.
So
and
you
a letter has been already issued by the Jilla Parishad.
take notice.
Yes, ma'am. I will take notice.
Hard learned senior counsel for the petitioner. The petitioners are agreed by the non-provision of pensionary benefit to them. Though according to the petitioners, they have worked for a considerable period under the DRDA thereafter, which was merged with
the government
services under Jilla Parishad. Doubt hele pacharibe. Jilla Parishad. The allotted senior counsel brings to the notice of this court the letters annexed to the writ petition, marked as annexure 36 as four series.
Yes, madam.
4 series wherein the Principal Accountant General was intimated for provision of pensionary benefit. About Accountant General ko party karna hai. Yes, sir. Yes, achandi.
Opposite partner 3.
Boschanti. ठीक है. कौन लिख ले? फॉर प्रोविजनल मु को डाकी जाएगा. ए अभ्यासटा छाड़ंतु. डाउट हेले पचारंतु. आपण को प्रोविजनल मु कही नाही. फॉर प्रोविजन ऑफ पेंशनरी बेनिफिट मु सैंक्शन वर्ड यूज करनी बिकॉज दे आर नॉट रिटायर्ड. For provision of pensionary benefit to the petitioners. Para issue notice along with this order to the opposite parties. Learned AGA on advance notice on advance copy being served appears on behalf of opposite parties 1, 2, 6. 7,
8, 9.
8 कहियोनी. 6 and 7.
1, 2, 6, 7.
Issue notice to the opposite rest of the opposite parties. No, sorry, Lord DSGI instructed appears along with
BK Padi. Oh, sorry, MK Padi. MK Pati. MK Pati, Manoj Kumar Pati.
Along with Mr. MK Pati, CGC appears on behalf of Manojo Kumara Pati. On behalf of OP number 4, late one extra copy be served on the learned DSGI. Now, AGA को पूरे copy लिखिए. Late extra copies 4 extra copies be served on the learned AGA. Issue notice to the opposite parties. 3 नहीं तापरे देलता नहीं तो आप परे लिखन तू Mr. Sudhir Kumar Patra, standing counsel, appears and waives notice on behalf of OP number 3. Late one extra copy be served on Mr. Patra, appearing for OP number 3, Principal Accountant General, into bracket A and E. Para. Notice to the OP number 5, 8 and 9 be issued by registered post / speed post with AD. Requisites for issuance of notice be filed within 5 working days. The Lorded AGA, DSG, and the Lorded Standing Counsel for OP number so and so seek for 4 weeks time. How much time? 4 weeks time to file
Yes,
counter.
Purush. Yes, Purush.
File counter. Stop. Accordingly, comma. Counter be filed upon serving copy thereof. Doubt ile pacharantu agya. Copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file their rejoinder. Stop. List after pleadings are complete. The other opposite parties shall have the liberty to file their response on appearance. Liberty to mention.
19.
What is the IA notice to be issued, Mr. Mishra?
No, I was seeking a provisional pension. All I let them file a show
Yes.
cause matter. Let them. I don't press it.
Yes, please. Next.
19.
May I please, Your Lordship? I may be
Yes,
permitted to appear virtually, Your Lordship.
Mrs. Salabala Jena for the petitioner.
Your Lordship, Jacqueline Jenna, Your Lordship.
I'm sorry, Mrs. J. Jena, Jacqueline Jena for the petitioner. Mr. Akshay Kumar Patti AC for the state. Yes, please.
Your Lordship, I'm challenging the rejection order
The learned
dated.
counsel for the petitioner. It hybrid mode lekhibe. Hybrid mode. Learned counsel for the petitioner. ସବୁଗୁଡାକ hybrid mode ଉପରେ ଲେଖା ହଉଛି. ସେଟା ବି hybrid mode ଲେଖିବେ. ଭଲ କଥା ଏଟା. Like senior counsel appears through the appears in the VC. ଆପଣଙ୍କ order ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି hybrid mode. Yes, please. Next. କୁହନ୍ତୁ କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ? Appears in VC and addresses arguments. Yes, please.
Lordship, I'm challenging the rejection order dated 15/3/2023. Your Lordship, the petitioner, while working as a BDO, a recovery of a certain amount was made, Your Lordship, which the petitioner thereafter challenged before this Honorable Court, in which this Honorable Court was pleased to observe that a recovery cannot be made merely on the basis of an audit report and remanded the matter to the collector to reconsider it, Your Lordship. And after reconsidering, the opposite party has not considered certain material documents, Your Lordship, and passed this rejection order.
So that order is 15th of March 2023.
Yes, Your Lordship.
He should have come immediately.
Your Lordship,
The
thereafter,
petitioner, the Lekhuntu, the hard learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner is agreed by the order passed by the OP number 3.
yes, Your Lordship.
Rejecting the prayer of the petitioner not to recover the amount as indicated in the audit report. It is submitted that the order was passed without considering the relevant materials on record, and also the show cause / explanation of the petitioner not to recover the amount. Para. You should notice along with this order to the opposite parties. Learned AGA upon advance copy being served appears waves of notice on behalf of the opposite parties 1, 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4 and 5. Sri Sudhir Kumar Patra, learned standing counsel, appears on behalf of the OP number 2, Accountant General. Late 4 extra copies be served on the learned ASC. Akshay Kumar Patti AC. 1 extra copy be served on the learned counsel, Mr. Patra, for OP number 2. The learned ASC as well as the learned standing counsel for OP number 3 seek 4 weeks time to file counter. Staff accordingly, The counter shall be filed upon serving copy of thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete, liberty to mention. Yes.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
Minor,
Yes.
this item let it come in next week.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ sir?
Kalanchana Sahu, KC Sahu.
Mr. K.C. Sahu on behalf of B. Raiguru for the petitioner. 20 Mr. Pati, you are there. Mr. A.K. Pati AC for the state. Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation. Stop. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench. Yes, next please.
21,
May I please, Your Lords?
Yes, please. Mr. M.K. Ratha for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Pati AC for the state. Yes.
My Lord, here the petitioner challenges the order of punishment passed by the disciplinary authority as well as the appellate authority rejecting my appeal, my Lord. The main ground
Take
of
notice. The petitioner is agreed by the order of punishment passed by the disciplinary authority dated 21.02.2024 into bracket Annexure 5
my Lord.
and the order of the appellate authority dated 6/12/2024 confirming the said order of punishment. It is submitted that while conducting the inquiry to impose major penalty, major na minor?
Minor penalty, my Lord.
To impose the minor penalty re konda violation habo?
Violation ହେଇଛି
The
କଣ?
penalty, the minor penalty, khali penalty likh diyo. Penalty, the due procedure was not followed. Para. Para no, due procedure was not followed and the relevant materials on record were not taken into consideration by both the authorities. Then para. You should notice along with this order to the opposite parties. The learned ASC, upon advance copy having been served, appears on behalf of the opposite parties and waives notice. Let 4 extra copies be served on the learned ASC to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. Stop. Accordingly, the learned ASC pays for 4 weeks time. 4 weeks time to file 6 weeks for them. 6 weeks time to file counter. Stop accordingly, comma. Counter be filed upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete, liberty to mention.
22,
Mr. Bhaktaranjan Barik for the petitioner. B.R. Barik for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Pati ASC for the state. Yes, Mr. Barik.
My Lord. Here in this case, my Lord, the petitioner while working as senior clerk, my Lord, vigilance case was instituted against him, my Lord. And thereafter the petitioner was retired from service on 31st May 2020, my Lord. But after retirement, he is getting only provisional pension, my Lord.
Have you gone through the provisional pension, the pension rules?
Yes, my Lord.
Provisional pension can be more than the actual pension.
My Lord, let's you can see the Annex 9, the government decided.
Yes.
Annex 9 at page 38, my Lord. But last paragraph, it has been clarified by the law department that in the case where cognizance of the court has been taken for an offense of a government servant after the date of his retirement, it can be stated that no criminal proceeding is deemed to have been pending against him or at the time of retirement. In view of the above opinion, law department, all the pension sanction authority working on the administrative control of the whole
Mr.
body should
Parthasarathy
take-
matter ta korthila ji bote.
My Lord.
So have you gone through those circulars?
Yes, but
There are 3-4 circulars starting with Pritiman Sarkar, all those. Then
but in that, Mr. Corman, the 3 judgments are of this Honorable Court are already covered, my Lord. This case is also.
there is no upon Supreme Court dekhantu. Criminal case pending thile pension diya jibo boli.
Yes. The divisionments of this Court, my Lord.
Criminal case pending thile diya habo boli.
Yes.
Koda koile?
The pending nahi. if the cognizance has been taken after the date of retirement, my lord. Here in this case, the Peter retired on 31st May 20, my lord, and the cognizance has been taken, my lords, you can see. At page 36, 18/5/24, my lord.
ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରୁନି ଆପଣ ନିଜେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ କେସ୍ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିଲା ବୋଲି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବନ୍ଦ କରାଗଲା ବଟ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କଗ୍ନିଜେନ୍ସ ନିଆ ନଥିଲା
କ୍ରିମିନାଲ କେସ୍ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିଲା ବୋଲି ସେ ଓନ୍ଲି ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନାଲ ପେନସନ ପାଉଛି
ସେଟା ମୁଁ କହୁନି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆପଣ କଗ୍ନିଜେନ୍ସ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ନେଲା ପରେ ଯଦି ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନାଲ ପେନସନ ପାଉଛନ୍ତି
ରିଟାୟରମେଣ୍ଟ ପରେ ଯଦି କଗ୍ନିଜେନ୍ସ ନିଆଗଲା that it is deemed that no criminal case is pending, that is the government circular.
କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଥିରେ ତ ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନାଲ କଥା ଲେଖା ହେଇନି କିଛି ଆପଣ ତ ପାଉଛନ୍ତି ଅଲରେଡି
he is getting the provisional pension, my lord.
ହଁ ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନାଲ ପେନସନ
He is
ଓନ୍ଲି
entitled to final pension in that government circular as well as the judgment of this court, my lord.
କୋଉ ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟ ରେ କହିଲେ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ କେସ୍ ପେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଥିଲେ ହବ ବୋଲି
ଯଦି cognizance has been taken
after filing charge sheet,
yes,
rule 7D.
ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର 7D ଅଫ ଦ ପେନସନ ରୁଲ୍ସ ଏଇଟା ତ ଆଗରୁ ଥିଲା ଏଇଟା ତ କିଛି ନୂଆ ଜିନିଷ ନୁହଁ ଆପଣ କଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପ୍ରେୟାରଟା ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରୁନି ଆପଣ ତ ଆପଣ ଫାଇନାଲ ପେନସନ ଦେବେ ବୋଲି କୋଉଠି ଦିଆହେଇଛି
my prayer is to direct the authority to release my final pension.
ଆପଣ ଏଟା କଣ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଡିସ୍ପୋଜାଲ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ନା
No,
ନୋଟିସ
that's
the Lord Counsel for the petitioner submits that is in terms of the order of the Home Department dated 22/8/2024. The petitioner is entitled to get his final pensionary benefit. And also the other retirement dues which have not been released on the purported ground of pendency of criminal case against the petitioner while in service. It is submitted that cognizance of the case was taken after the retirement of the petitioner on attaining age of superannuation. गोटे डिसीजन अच्छी सुप्रीम कोर्ट रो बट दैट्स ए स्पेशल केस को डिसीजन अचीविंग आपण जानतु आज होनी आपणकर से इंटरेस्ट रेट बहुत कम है on attaining age of superannuation put a sentence attaining age of superannuation five words आपण गोटे लिखछन it has a purpose of dictation attaining काहे को आला आपण रिटायर कले कोन पनिशमेंट न होता एज ऑफ सुपरएनुएशन ना पनिशमेंट रिटायर
एज ऑफ सुपरएनुएशन
हां कोन करिया छडंत issue notice along with this order the learned AAC appears on advance copy being served on behalf of the OP number 1214 Mr. Patra पळेले
ठीक है अकोमोडेशन अलगा कोड
अच्छा अच्छा इन्फो आपण जानछन दिता हां ठीक अछि Mr. Sudhir Kumar Patra appears on behalf of OP number 3 Standing counsel, Sudhir Kumar Patra, standing counsel on behalf of OP number 3, accepts notice. Let 3 extra copies be served on the learned ASC. 1 extra copy on the learned standing counsel. Upon Person for OP number 3. The learned ASC and the learned standing counsel pray for 4 weeks time to file counter, 6 weeks time to file counter. Stop accordingly. Counter be filed upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. The petitioner shall have liberty to file rejoinder. List after pleadings are complete. Liberty to mention. Just go through a pension rules that there is a provision for refund of the excess provisional pension granted. Only difference between provisional pension and final pension is not the quantity. Provisional pension is given by the authority, pension sanctioning authority, and final is by the accountant general. Quantum re kichi change nahi. Kintu mu bujhine loko seda kahinki interpret korchundi as if something has happened. Quantum re kichi punishment ye change kara honi. Yes.
Item 23.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Jenna for the petitioner. Yes.
Your
Yes.
Lordship, I'm challenging the
Mrs.
notice.
Jacqueline Jenna, Mrs. J. Jenna for the petitioner. कितना नहीं चाहती किसे? J. Jenna for the petitioner. Mr. T.K. Mr. A.K. Patti, AGA for ASC for the state. Yes.
Your Lordship, I'm challenging the notice dated 24/10/2024, Your Lordship. The brief fact of the case is that, Your Lordship, a charge sheet was issued against the petitioner in the year 2018, Your Lordship. Thereafter, in spite of approaching time and again, the disciplinary proceeding was not concluded. Hence, the petitioner approached this honorable court, and this honorable court was pleased to pass an order with the observation that the disciplinary proceeding would be concluded within a period of 8 weeks from the date of communication of a certified copy of the order, or it will be deemed.
Take notice. The hard learned counsel for the petitioner is agreed by the notice dated 24/10/2024 into bracket annexer 8 issued by the authority. Annexed to the writ petition marked as annexer 8. Seeking his response to the finding of the inquiring authority para. It is submitted that the issuance of notice dated 24/10/2024 is contrary to the earlier order passed by this court 22/4/2024 in WPC number 9318 of 2024. Issue notice along with this order. The learned ASC appears upon advance copy being served. Waives notice on behalf of the opposite parties. Let 5 extra copies be served on the learned ASC to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. The learned ASC prays for 6 weeks time to file counter. Stop accordingly. Counter be filed upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. Liberty to mention for listing. Yes. Next matter.
24.
Your Lordship, 24 is also a similar matter, but in this case, Your Lordship, I'm challenging the order passed by the authorities, Your Lordship. Order dated 14/10/2024, which is also contrary to the order passed by this honorable court.
The petitioner, hard learned counsel for the petitioner, same appearance, same rohila. The petitioner is agreed by the order imposing major punishment of withholding of 50% pension from the retirement pension of the petitioner. It is submitted that the imposition of the major punishment was without following due procedure and not considering the relevant materials on record, and also contrary to the earlier order passed by this court by a coordinate bench dated 16/8/2024 in WPC number 19358 of 2024. Page 36 re achi. Issue notice, para sapara, issue notice along with this order. The learned AAC, the learned AAC appears on behalf of the opposite parties. Waives notice. Late 5 extra copies be served on the learned AAC to enable him to obtain instruction and file counter. Accordingly, counter be filed. नहीं तब लिखूं तो the learned AAC prays for me. Learned AAC prays for 6 weeks time to file counter. Accordingly, counter be filed upon serving copy thereof on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Petitioner shall have the liberty to file rejoinder. Subpara, liberty to mention for listing of the matter before the assigned bench. Yes.
25.
Mr. G.P. Jenna for the petitioner. Mr. S.N. Naik, AC for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner, 6th accommodation. As prayed for, the matter stands adjourned with liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
26.
Mr. S. Pradhan for the petitioner. OP blank, same order, adjournment order.
27.
Petitioner none. Mr. S.N. Naik, AC for the state. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant another opportunity, the matter stands adjourned. Liberty to mention for listing before the assigned bench.
28.
Same as 16.
29.
Mr. N. Patra for the petitioner. देखिए लिखिए पावरटा. Mr. S.N. Naik, AC for the state. Adjournment.
30.
Mrs. Kananbala Roy Chaudhary for the petitioner. Mr. S.N. Naik, AC for the state. Adjourned. Say adjournment order लिखिए. ठीक है. The adjourned तो.
এটা ডিসপোজ অফ ବି ହେଇପାରିବ କୋର୍ଡିନେଟ ବେଞ୍ଚ ଅର୍ଡର ଅଛି.
ठीक ଅଛି. तो आपण liberty to mention. You can mention for listing.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Pass over. ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ.
5. Item 5.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Yes, madam. Yes. You ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା?
Of Mr. Dhara, he is
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା?
Vidisha Sahu.
Miss B Sahu. V or B?
B.
Mr. B, Miss B Sahu. SHU. SHU. On behalf of DP Dhara for the petitioner. Mr. Swai, AGA for the state. Learned counsel for the petitioner 6 accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for the matter stands adjourned to be listed. It is tied up matter e bench re
fresh matter
aguru kona astila mo pakku
fresh
matter
to mo pakku kai asuchi fresh matter mo to mane assignment nahi
10,034
agu nthila
ne lekhichon je but yes. The principal accommodation as prayed for list on 7/2/2025 when this bench sits next. That withdraw ହେଇଥିଲା.
withdraw ହେଇଛି
6/12/24 ରେ withdraw ହେଇଛି. Account. Thank you. You have to go to the bar.
yes